no, we don't have this. I don't even know what it is. So, as prolific as it was, it became obscure instantly. But DC did maintain the rights to it, or we wouldn't have been able to publish the book. So, I don't know. My only theory is, because having done the Batman Collected book and really delving into what was going on there in 1966 and the tremendous amount of stuff they licensed and had produced, I think this just became one more of those other things and got out of their reach and out of their control, because there was so much else to look after and to look over. Because they by no means have a complete, or anything like a complete archive of the stuff from the 60s. They've got a good bit, but they don't,
So two more questions.
Sure.
Hi. First of all, can I say this short was hysterical? I think I just found my new Halloween costume.
Good.
I'm just wondering if you know, is there anything else going on with Batman in Japan? Like, now that they're aware that this stuff exists, do you know if they're going to try to update it or anything?
Every now and then they'll do something. They did for the last Dark Knight movie. They did a series of shorts called Gotham Knights with a K that were all directed, I believe, Asian directors. And it's amazing. I mean, I think it's really, really cool. But I also, there's pockets of fans in Japan that really like Batman a lot, but I think, I come to know it can be very niche as well. So occasionally you'll see they'll have a Japanese creator working on a Batman story. It happens. What's his name? Otomo did one for Batman Black and White. But nothing on this scale has since been done, and I can't imagine it would be again anytime soon.
Any other questions?
Here's one.
Last one?
Actually, this is kind of tied into what's going on into Marvel. Mostly, I don't know if anyone's aware, but there have been some manga and anime coming out on the X-Men and Wolverine and Blade. And actually, I was rather surprised that, it's become a very lucrative business for Marvel, and I was surprised that something similar hadn't happened to DC. And so, this might tie to the earlier question, but do you have any idea why DC hasn't booked into making either an anime or a manga in a sort of shonen style or shoujo style or josei style or seinen style of their favorite superheroes to get onto this niche?
I have absolutely no idea. DC works in mysterious ways, just as Marvel does and what have you. And I feel really lucky. I get to do a project like this, which is really, really unusual. And frankly, I had complete control over it, and that was cool. Again, like, not to repeat it, but have you seen the Gotham Knights DVD collection?
Yes, it was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. But who knows if they'll do anything more than that? I don't know. There is this thing that they're going to be doing on Cartoon Network. What's it called? DC Nation or
it's DC Nation.
Yeah.
Where they are going to be doing some really, apparently very experimental animated shorts with all the various characters. So
with some great artists.
So that's something to look forward to.
Teen Titans was manga.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true. My friend Glenn Murakami
Yeah.
oversaw that, and then he's overseeing this new Batman animated series. It's going to be called Beware the Batman, which looks really interesting, but I haven't seen much of it. So we'll see. And thank you all for coming. We'll sign books.
If you don't already own one. And just a comment about the MoCCA piece that's over on this wall, over here. This one, right here. That's an experimental piece for Batman Year One. And if you take a close look, it was never published. David was testing the ears. They're a little flappy on there. He didn't go with that.
He originally was going to do big ears and then changed his mind. I don't know. It's funny because I published that in Batman Collected, but so to me, I thought it was published in the comics, but maybe it wasn't. It was probably just, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Beautiful.
All right. I have my Batman. Yeah, it's like Batman. I think